All right. So we left off with the Goro and Saejima fight, and then we met Daigo, and now we're gonna learn what the fuck's going on. The silent nod. All right, we're learning things. That is an interesting statement right there, and we will get back to that later. So just keep it in the back of your head. We're gonna play a lot of fucking turn-based games in the next, 2 months. So I think we might play a lot of, not turn-based to balance that out. Before I jump right into some, heavy turn-based shit again. That's crazy. Open-ended bullshit like that's kind of annoying. Like, it's not terrible, but it's also, like, annoying. Because if you can use the same law or the same amendment or whatever to enact literally opposite things, or very close to opposite, it's kind of fucked up. Like, it should be narrowed to the point where there isn't necessarily little to no interpretation, because things evolve, but I shouldn't be able to say, like, well, I'm able to have a bomb in my ice cream because Second Amendment. Like, that's not what I'm saying here, but like, you get my point, right? Like, you shouldn't have something go that far. And I'm not very well versed in laws and all that. I know enough, and I do look up things as I need to educate myself, but like, the open-endedness is fucking upsetting. So now we're getting into the meat of it. Why do we have a battle coming tomorrow? So we weren't going to get filled in for this. We were just going to get called to do this. I mean, we knocked out a couple of homie. All right. So now we're heading to the big event. That's the next thing. Ichiban, if what Arakawa said is true, we should treat tomorrow like it could be our last. Once we get to Omi HQ, there's no turning back. You sure you're ready? No, I'm not sure, actually, but we did just unlock Goro and Saejima. I am afraid to do those right now. Man, I want to level Hero, but also I don't want to level much until we get to the end of the game. That'll make sense once we get to the end of the game and you understand why. But I'll just say I don't want to waste our time. We're already at 50 hours in this fucking game. Let's head to Omi HQ. Now, I said it once already, but there's only 2 really hard fights in the game. Maybe 3. Apart from post-game. We're here. So he told us the plan already. But we're going to see it enacted, so I'm not going to talk on it. I also don't know exactly what was said or not because I got distracted. But I do know the general gist of it because I remember this story pretty well. Tendo.
あいつ名前なんだっけ。天道だ。近江の頭補佐だな。あいつどっかで見たんだよな。どこで。ごちゃごちゃ抜かすな。
We saw him when we saved Shoal.
なんで踊りがここにおる。どないして入り込みよった。天道、そいつら通してやってくれ。俺の客だ。客でっか。せやけど大公、確かこいつは俺の銃弾を真っ向から胸で受けてくれた男でね。今日は頭の出所祝いに自国から駆けつけてくれたんだ。ほう、そいつは感心でさ。ほな、もしこいつが何か問題を起こした場合は、あんたがきっちりケツ持ってくれるっちゅうわけですな。受け合おうよ。今日は何が起きるんや。楽しみにさせてもらうで。
Fishing for answers.
期待していいぜ。何しろ近江連合がひっくり返るような騒ぎが起きるんだ。何？偉人帳でしたこと、今度はあんたらがされる側だぜ。
Ominous. This. So you remember I said I lost my shit on the Saejima and Majima fight when I saw Majima's boots as he walked down the stairs? This scene's got an even better scene. One, Watase. Watase's back. I love Watase. He was one of the best characters in Yakuza 5. By far. And he was great in Yakuza 6 as well. I know, he wasn't in 6, that's right. He was at the end of 5, because him and, or no, was he in 6? I think he... Fuck. No, I don't think he was in 6. I don't think the Omi was really in 6. God, I mix my games up. It's a problem. Oh, Mitsuyo's up front. I love how Majima and Saejima, 2 well-known people, can stand there. No big deal. Some heavy hitters. And now it's Daigo's turn.
東上界六代目堂島大吾だ。
登場会なんでそんなんがここに。
東上界も近江連合と同じく本日をもって正式に解散する。俺と渡瀬さんは互いに今回の組織解散の見届け人だ。このことは病床にある近江連合会長並びに若頭代行荒川真澄も了承している。アホ抜かせ。俺はギャル界ボケ。
ミツがそう言ってなかったが、一番思い出したか。
And this is why I didn't say anything, because I didn't know what was said yet.
近江連合の同時解散なんて。ああ、もちろん。それがトップの決断だとしても組員の多くが反対する。結局、頭がすげ替えられただけで、新たな跡目争いのドンパチが起きることにもなりかねね。だから、
Ah, shit.
する時間が必要だった。
根回しって、
I still got like the crusty, sleepy shit kind of lingering in the eyes. I had the weirdest fucking dream, by the way. Like, nothing. This is important, but like, holy shit, that I had the weirdest fucking dream.
問題となったのは日本最大の極道組織近江連合をどうやって穏便に解散させるか、その一点だった。まっとうに直参幹部を集めて相談したところで受け入れられるわけがない。しかもカムロ町産経作戦と前後して大阪では渡瀬が刑務所に入ることになり、トップ不在の状態になっていた。下手に動くとクーデターも起こりかねない。
ですよね。
そして考えたことは産経作戦を逆手に取ることだった。
逆手に取る。
それには2つやるべきことがあった。一つは産経作戦を成功させることだ。
成功させる。
そのために荒川さんには東上界の情報をあえて漏らしてもらう。
I mean, it's fair.
東上界を追い出す流れを助長してもらった。そしてその産経作戦はあっさりと成功する。まあ青木は自分の手柄に思わせたつもりだったろうが、真実は我々がそれに乗ってやったまでということだ。
なるほど。そして俺が6代目に頼まれた2つ目とは、欲深く非常な登場界の裏切り者という立場を死んでも演じ続けること。そして登場界が消えたカムロ町に近江の連中を引き込むことだった。
荒川さんは見事に蒼天堀で。
See, now we're learning. Aoki seems to think Arakawa was the one behind it all, but it was actually our boy. And this is why Daigo always needs to be leading something. Like, he would have been...
そして期限も間に合わせてくれた。渡瀬の出所日、同時解散宣言の日に。
Daigo could run any company amazingly, I feel. That's a big ass hand. And that's some fucking grip strength. I would not be walking up on Saejima after I saw that.
今日のために念入りに研いできたんやで。最初の餌食になるのは誰なんや。やっぱ登場界伝説の幹部は一味ちげえな。感心してる場合かよ。
Totally time for a hard on.
近江の幹部か。カ
校長に半分行かせてもこんなにいるんじゃねえかよ。そんな嬉しそうな声あげんなって。嬉しかねえよ。わしらはこれから大阪府警に解散届を出しに行く。文句が出るのは百も承知や。せやけどな、俺らも極道やったら力ずくで止めてみる。
Ooh.
そういうことやったんですが、荒川。
Ooh. A classic Watase.
こないな喧嘩一生に一度きりや。そしたらとことん楽しめる方につかなおもろないわな。お前も裏切るんかケンド。味方になると頼もしいね。それでも全然手が
Nah. We are just that fucking good.
ここで俺の都政も終わりだな。でもそれを一世一代の大喧嘩で締めくくれるわけだ。伝説の極道たちと一緒によ。
We're missing a legend, though. Unfortunate. Casca seems to be the most excited to do this. Anyway, are you ready for waves of fucking enemies? I think we're ready for waves of fucking enemy. Oh, that was Jungi. Well, shit. Oh, fuck. I will not have my best for this. That sucks. It is what it is, though. I thought I got it. I did not. That sucks. Alright, well. I don't want to waste too much because we're still at the beginning of the fight. But also, they need to fucking die. You're in the way. You know what? I can do this. I've got plenty of MP. I'm gonna hit you while I can. Kasuga! Punt him! Fuck yeah. He keeps guarding! What a bitch! Ow. No guarding this time, bitch. Nice. Alright. Shao leveled up. That's good. The battle is intensified. Oh, he got through. But this is what Tase were talking about. I don't care if he's been in jail for how long. Oh, never mind. I couldn't contain myself. There he is. And now they're all here. The legends are here.
そいつは臨時雇いのただの用心棒や。
Oh, fuck.
こっちは任せろ。お前ら前だけ見てりゃいい。後ろは俺が死んでも守る。美味しいとこ持っていけやがる。
Even knowing it was coming, got me feeling the feels.
よっしゃ、おかわりといこうか。まだまだ食い足りねえぞこら。
All right. Ari, let's make this easy on ourselves, and we'll give a cup of sake to our boy. And then we're gonna laser beam. Good job, Ari. Boom.
これで全部。やったぜ。
Again, drawing the parallels with Kiryu. Kiryu would not have done that. He would have still been ready to go. Because you never know what's going to happen next.
じゃあな、春日。一つ借りとくぜ。
Now, Kiryu does get one more game as the primary protagonist. It's a spin-off game, but it will be our next Yakuza game as well. Because in terms of story, it goes next. I don't actually know where Pirates of Hawaii fits in, but it's okay. We're not going to play that until last because I don't know where it fits in because I haven't played it yet.
仲間のおかげっすよ。そうか。いい仲間を持ったな。うん。いいことだ。おやっさん。今まで本当によく生きててくれたな。イジ。
But now you know why the chapter was called End of Yakuza. They're waiting for him. Oh, Nick did it.
言ってる意味がわかんねえよ。
まあ、必要以上に金があるといろんな方面につてができるもんでね。6代目の大悟くんとは親しくさせてもらってたってわけ。とは言ってもドライな関係ではいたいんだけどさ。カムロ町参詣作戦の時に助けがいるって頭下げられちゃった。
I mean, it makes sense.
じゃあ、真島さんや冴島さんも。
もちろん。伝説の極道たちっつっても案外気さくなもんだったよ。俺んとこにいる間はさ。ところがそんな彼らを奇遇にも別口であった一番が助けることになるなんてね。
助けるなんて俺らは大したことしてねえって。まあ親さんたちに胸借りて無我夢中で喧嘩を楽しませてもらってただけだ。 一世一代の喧嘩をな。
おお、一番くんはおやっさん大好きだよね。
おお、
He's my dad.
二人で会うんだ。デートってとこだな。
おお、デート、今度その話を聞かせてね。
ああ、たっぷりのろけてやるから覚悟しとけ。
そっちが先役だったのに悪いな、一。星野会長とはもう40年ぶりだよ。そんなのから誘われちゃ断れねえからな。
いや、だからもういいですって。相手が平安楼の北京ダックじゃ俺に勝ち目はねえし、そもそも俺なんかがおやっさん飯に誘うのが身の程わきまえてなかったっつうか。
バカ野郎。俺はこの年で何の肩書きもなくなったただのジジイだぜ。
You don't look like a regular old man. I'm gonna be real. Nah, that shit ain't gonna stop. Yeah.
近江の組員たちもマジの肩書きの皆さんも100年続いてたもんが急になくなっちまったんだ。それも当然だろ。
近江の跳ねっ返りが暴れたりは
あってもたかが知れてるだろうな。解散届をあれだけの大人数で止められなかった。言い方は悪いが、奴らのメンツは今回の一件で丸つぶれ。そんなのが今さら騒ぎ立てたところで恥の上塗りだ。
そこまで見越しての計画だったんですか。
いや、やれることをやった結果ってだけの話だ。
I still think there might have been a better solution for them, but I get why they went this route, especially considering Japanese judicial systems, which if you didn't know, and the stats still basically the same. There's a bit of corruption running through that as well, but prosecution in Japan is at 99.9%. They bring this up in judgment, but what that means is anytime they bring a case to prosecution, 99.9% of the time, the prosecution wins. So, a lot of that has to do with they don't take cases they can't win and shit like that. So shit falls through the cracks pretty easily. They also don't have the same laws and motions and things for the judicial system for what can be used and not used as evidence. Apparently, the defense doesn't really have access to all evidence on the table like the prosecutor's evidence. Generally, which is a little unfair. But you know, it is what it is. I don't know their judicial system super good, but that's kind of what it is, basically. That being said, that means they did this with the mind that now that laws are getting worse for Yakuza, as I said, it's time to end it. Damn, that neck snap, that was weird.
やっぱり極道でいることしかできねえって人間が山ほど出ると思ってる。実際にはそうだ。そういう行き場のない奴らのためにいずれ何かしら合法的な受け皿を作りたいと言ってた。 その時期が来たら俺もそれを手伝ってみたい。
なるほど。じゃあ体は空いてるんですね。
なあ何して時間潰していいか分からねえ。定年迎えたサラリーマンってな、こういう気持ちなのかね。
But you're not gonna get a paycheck every week.
ならこれからまた俺をおやっさんの子分にしてくれますか。
石、お前、
俺はおやっさんの子分でいる自分が一番好きなんですよ。16の年に命助けてもらって以来。
Damn, it's getting deep.
俺はお前をマサトの代わりに武者に行かしたんだ。
He wouldn't have said it if it was, you know?
8年もだ。首のためだと嘘までついて。
でも納得して入ったんですから。
その上出所してきたお前を俺は銃で撃った。
でも助かると見込んでのことですもんね。
いや、お前が生きて戻ってきたのは全部お前自身の力だ。俺がお前にしてやれたことなんていくらもねえ。いくらもねえところか、恨まれてもしょうがねえことしかやってねえんだ。
じゃあ俺に少しでも悪いと思ってんなら、また俺を子分にしてくださいよ。
That's not how this works, Ichi. You're normal people.
なあ、一お前、ソープの桃源郷で生まれたんだっけな。
ええ、そうらしいです。
でもすげえ話だよな。俺にはその話がトラウマになっちまってる。
え、
夢を見る時があるんだ。
夢ですか。
ああ、40年前の大晦日、茜があいつが赤ん坊を産んでる場所は桃源郷なんだ。マサトがソープでそんなわけねえのによ。
やめてください。恥ずかしいっす。
恥ずかしいことなんてね。お前は地に足をつけてしっかり生きてる。生まれた場所なんて関係ね
I have things I want to say about this, but we have to wait. My voice just came out all like
え。
fucking
か
weird.
母ちゃんに
I have shit to say about this whole
ですかね。
scenario.
もう当たり前なんで。
苦労したんだもんな。俺が言えたぎりやねえが。夢で見た話だと全く不毛だな。見送りはここまででいい。また明日な、イチ。
I'm not gonna lie. Even the first time I played this, that right there, that was a death flag to me. Like, This is a death flag. And I hate it. Who's calling him? I can't.
春日一番です。今出れないんでメッセージをどうぞ。
清流会の星野だ。春日、これを聞いたらすぐに電話をくれ。今朝方、荒川の死体が港に上がった。
Yep. They didn't even wait. They dropped the death flag and he immediately fucking died. End of an era. Chapter 12 is done. We have made it into 13. The main story progress has been going very, very well. Chapter 13, the Coin Locker Baby. Now, what could we possibly have to do with the Coin Locker Baby? Again, we know it's Masato. Well, Ichi's been living this whole game, his whole life, since he was 16, for that man. So how is he going to handle this? Also, I think the worst fucking fight in the game, apart from the one we just did, which is worse, is about to happen. Minus post-game. Post-game is harder.
実は蒼天堀の方でも昨日発砲事件があった。元若頭の渡瀬な。堂島大吾にもだ。無事だったのか。ああ、あいつらのそばには元登場界のレジェンドってのが何人かついているらしい。最強の用心棒だ。なるほど、あいつらか。お前らも用心するんだな。近江海さんの最前線にいたんだ。的にされてもおかしくねえぞ。
I think we'll be fine.
わかった。春日にそう伝えとく。
But we've got bigger problems. We've got a very distressed and hollow Kasuga Ichiban. How will he handle this? And this is where we get the biggest difference between Kasuga and Kiryu.
次の後目とまで言われた荒川組までが解散を目論んで動いていたとはな。これはとんだ裏切りですよ、沢城さん。もともと俺らは関東に拠点を置く同じ登場界の親戚団体同士。そんな俺らが荒川さんが書いたカムロ町から登場界を駆逐するという作戦に手を貸したのは1にも2にも自らの組の存続のため。島大なんていう名目で実質上の上がりを収めさせる登場界のやり方にはうんざりしてたんだ。そんな状況が続きゃ俺らみてえな都市圏に地盤を持たねえ組織は自利品だからこそ不義理を承知で荒川に協力したんだぞ。あの約束はどうなるってんだ。荒川さんが近江連合のトップに立った後、8代目近江連合に俺らが直参幹部として取り立てられるっていう話はよ。ご心配なく。近江連合は解散させません。新しい看板を掲げて存続させます。
Well, Ishioda's here.
大変なご迷惑をおかけしたと思っております。この落とし前はきっちりつけさせていただきますので、今日のところはこちらでご容赦いただきたい。
I mean, Ishioda was surprisingly absent Now, we had already fought him and beat him twice, but that doesn't mean he's gone. Just remember Kuze from Yakuza 0. And, you know, every other game that has one that we fight more than twice. Which I'm pretty sure there's more, but I can't think of them off the top of my head, honestly. I forget his name in Yakuza 6, which is kind of shitty because we just played 6. But,
そうだな。まあ、裏切りの首謀者だった荒川は、どこぞの誰かさんがきっちりやってくれたわけだから、一応筋は通ってるしな。これからも困ったことがあればいつでも頼ってください。二代目荒川組さん。ありがとうございます。あ
何が筋だ。極道の端くりにもならねえ片田舎のカスどもが。
なんだと？今なんて言った？沢城、お前。
おたくらの協力なんぞ借りなくても荒川組は再生させますよ。東に集まった近江連合の連中を束ねてね。
無礼だぞお前。荒川が下手を打ったのは頭のお前の責任だろうが。やめろ。何やさら。
俺はな、お前らみたいな構想の一つも仕掛けられない口だけのヤクザが大嫌いなんだよ。何年か前までは登場界の機嫌を伺い、昨日までは荒川の味の顔色を伺い、それが死んだら今度は先輩面して任教道のご指導が。ごたく並べてもな、ヤクザなんてもんは結局は暴力。強えやつに弱えやつが従う世界だ。
助けて。
死の子の言わねえで、てめえらはこっちの言うこと聞いてりゃいいんだ。このボンクラが。
well, he lost an eye.
これからも俺らが作る新しい東京近江連合をぜひ応援してくださいや、先輩。
ずいぶん勝手なことしてくれるやないか。
お前との付き合いは長くないが、俺がどういう男なのかくらい知ってんだろ。
はあ、知らんな。
親はやられて黙ってられるほど俺の器はでかくねえんだよ。
何が言いたいんや。
やったのはお前なのか別の関西のガキなのかは知らねえが、親父を殺した奴のけじめ絶対に取らせてもらう。よーく覚えとけ。
何言うとんねん。青木に命令されたお前がやったっちゅうことはその辺のチンピラでも知っとるわ。因縁でっち上げて俺に喧嘩売って、それきっかけで新しい組織の頭取ろうっちゅう腹積もりなんやろうが、そうはいかへんで。
まあ今東京にいる近江の残党がまとまるまでは待ってやる。それまでせいぜい母ちゃんの血でも吸っとくんだな。
Now, we haven't seen much of Sawashiro, but we're about to see why that scene was so fucking big. Ichi's having nightmares.
待たせたな。ガキ相手に本気になるクソヤクザども。世話になったっていううちのガキどこだ？荒川さんよ。おめえんとこのこいつがうちの議員を半殺しにしてくれてな。どうけじめつけるってんだ。 そうか。じゃあ指一本でどうだ。それでこいつを返してもらう。文句ねえだろ。借りるぜ。帰るぞ、クソガキ。
Your ring's phoning. You should probably answer that, sir. You are not okay. He doesn't even have the drive to tell him no. That's crazy.
会長から呼ばれたんですか。平安楼に来いって。
行くの？
ああ。おやっさんの最後の様子も聞きたいしな。
It's so somber. Everybody's so sad. Anyway, we have control again. We have an SOS there, an SOS there. That's it. I did get... Did I get the key back here yet? I think I get that soon. Anyway. There's a couple things I want to do, but I don't think I can do them yet. Yeah, I can't do them yet. It's a damn fucking shame. So I think we'll actually continue the story. But it is break time. So we're going to do that first. So we can't get our romance sub-stories until we continue the story. Actually, what sub-stories am I missing? Look at all those. I'm missing 14. I don't know when that opens up. Is that... No. What is that? Oh, never mind. We will get that one. We just don't have it yet. Our passion's not 10 yet. Okay, so 14. 33. Oh, that one unlocks this chapter. We're just not there yet. 40 we're not fucking doing. All the way through 46. The 47 we can't do yet. Apparently I can't do 47 until 15, so that might be why I can't do it. Same with 48, even though we already got 48, so I don't know how that works. So maybe we can do it and it just doesn't... It's fucking stupid. But yeah. 46, 47, 48, 50, 51, and 52 are all for romance, along with 14. 52 only unlocks after we finish them all. So we only have one sub-story left that isn't a romance sub-story. Which is kind of fucking crazy to me. Anyway, it is break time. And then we'll come back and we'll do things.